Swell, 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 swell. Hope you're wavy, hope you're wavy, hope you're wavy. Hope you're crazy. I make music, I make music, baby. I make music, baby. I'm doing a song a day challenge. With the goal to drop a song a day until the end of the year. I drop 7 songs every Friday. 7 songs. So link in description if you want to check that out. Link in description if you want to check that out, okay? Link in description. Link in description. I just finished watching an excellent episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. So good. That show is good. That scared me. This kid just popped out of nowhere and started running across my window. It's not that I have curtains, but I heard it and I was like, what the hell? I don't know if this is a hot take, but Jujutsu Kaisen is so much better than Attack on Titan. Like, a lot better. I love when the smoke clears and people are allowed time to pause. Attack on Titan is not going to be that high on the list of like greatest anime of all time. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. A lot of people seem to enjoy it more than I do, which puzzles me. I just feel like we need to give it time. It's like the Marvel movies. When I remember like when Avengers Endgame came out, I was like, this is not a great movie. And then I was looking back at the other Marvel movies and I was like, Marvel is good at capitalizing on the hype, but the movies themselves aren't that good. The Marvel movies, it was like, what made them good was the hype and the communal experience. You go to the cinema and it's all these people packed in the cinema and we're all having these ooh, ah reactions to stuff on the screen. That's what made it fun. But then you go home and try and watch it on your laptop and it's so boring. At least in my experience, I was like, these movies are not great movies. Especially Endgame for me. Endgame was not that good. I liked Infinity War way more. But they're all kind of like, it's like, yeah, they're not aging well. Those movies aren't aging well, and I just feel like Attack on Titan is good. It's not. I'm not gonna compare it to Marvel movies in terms of quality. I think it's way better than that. But there are just certain things I felt like it was longer than it had to be. And I'm not gonna. This is not an Attack on Titan video. I was just saying Jujutsu Kaisen was great, and I'm enjoying it. Thinking, shout out the Asian girls in my comments. I was thinking about Asian women, how fire they are. Disclaimer, I don't have a racial preference. I think it's more, yeah, personality is important, and I just think the pretty woman in every race group, you know, like I understand some people have preferences, racial preferences, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a racial preference. Sometimes people get upset about that, but I think it's, if you're into like a particular race group, I guess that's fine. It makes sense, right? Because it's like, it's a physical characteristic, so it makes sense why you'd like that more than you like other things. It's like someone who likes girls with big butts. He's not discriminating against girls with small butts. It's just he likes big butts. In that domain, hold on, there's noise. I'm flexible with that big butts, small butts, it doesn't matter. But it does matter. I prefer a big butt, but I'm not. It's not a big deal breaker for me. She doesn't have the biggest butt in the world. Anyway, so I just wanted to make the disclaimer that I don't really have any racial preference necessarily, but today is Asian Women Appreciation Day. I was just thinking about this. You got Japanese and Korean, who kind of look similar, right? In terms of, yeah, the face, and then because people say Asians look the same, which like I can, yeah, I can see what you mean, but I think like there is a variation. So it's like your Vietnamese people, they look very different from like your Koreans, your Japanese, and your Taiwanese people as well. Chinese might be a bit harder to distinguish from like your Korean, Japanese. There's a Lucy Liu from Charlie's Angels, smoking. I think she's Chinese, right? Let me Google that. Lucy Liu. The old Chinese, how can I say Chinese Angels? The old Charlie's Angels was fire. Yeah, she's Chinese. Fire. The old Chinese. The Chinese Angels is funny. The old Charlie's Angels was so fire. The new one was so terrible. Oh my god. Hollywood is just in shambles right now. Everything they put out these days is fucking trash. All these new movies, oh my god, they keep remaking things. Make new things, guys. Just leave old IP alone, please. Don't ruin these things. Anyway, so the old Charlie's Angels with Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu, and I think Drew Barrymore was in there. I'm not sure. Well, let me Google Charlie's Angels cost. Yeah, it was just Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore. That was it. Was there another angel in there? No, it was those three. Yeah, it was those three. Lucy Liu was beautiful. She's old now, but back in the day. I mean, she's still pretty now, but she's old. So it's like, anyway, there's an ASMR artist. What's her name? Cloud Crystal ASMR. I'm not sure if she's Chinese. I don't know. I remember like on her channel, on some of her titles, she'll have text, foreign text. It's not. I don't think it's Japanese. I don't think it's Korean text either. I'm not sure what she is. I don't know why I think she's Chinese, but I think I saw something that made me think she's Chinese. She's fire. Oh my god, she's fire. So yeah, I can envision that. I can envision that in my future. If what the trick is? I mean, I'm open to all sorts of possibilities, but it's like I wanna live in South Africa. At least for now, I do. I like it here. So it's like we don't have a strong Asian population here. We do, but no, we don't. We have Asian people here, but it's a small community, So the chances of me finding one here, especially that we have a lot of Chinese. It's mainly Chinese, and then Japanese is extremely rare. Korean extremely rare. But yeah, so I'd have to go overseas, and so and I don't want to do that because then it's complicated. Because then, like, you know, like someone has to leave what they've known. Because I'm not leaving. That sounds so terrible. I sound so like controlling. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. At least not for now. That's not my intention right now. The political situation in SA is a bit touch and go. So if things get worse, I might have to seriously consider migrating somewhere else. But I like it here. We'll see. I mean, these things are negotiable, right? You can talk it out and see what's possible, what's not possible. What other Asian women are notable? Obviously, when you watch like the K-dramas, like you see some baddies on there. Baddies. You don't really see like thick Asian girls though. I mean, I'm sure they're there, but it's like it's so rare. And I'm not talking like if she's had work done, if she's had surgery. They're generally like very petite. Like it's so rare to see like a thick Asian one. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I'm just saying. All things considered, if I could if there was like a build a wife, like you know how there's build a bear, and I'd like build a wife. Thickness would definitely be in that category of characteristics that I'm looking for. Again, these are just preferences. It's not like, and it's not what's the word I'm looking for? Must-haves. Like if you don't have this, I'm not gonna. I'm just saying. I'm sure like when I meet a girl, I'm not gonna be like the perfect man, or like I'm not as tall as a woman might like. I'm like 5'9", maybe 5'10". So you know, a girl might be. I'm on a 6. A guy that's 6'1", 6'2", whatever. It's like, you know, I'm insecure about that. I got this gap in both my teeth. I'm quite insecure about that. Will I get, what do you get, Invisalign or get braces? I might do that at some point just to fix this gap. I might do that at some point in the future. But I'm like, maybe. It's just kind of like, you know. So the idea of having to go through booking the appointment and then getting the thing and wearing it, and you have to wear it for some time, and it seems like a drag, you know. But I might do it just to fix my teeth. I say all that to say, everyone has preferences. You're not going to get 100% of what you want, but that doesn't mean you can't still be wildly attracted to the other person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, I realize now that having a small butt isn't the same thing as having a gap in your tooth. It's not a defect if you have a small butt. Having a gap in your teeth isn't a defect either. I just feel mine are a bit crooked. I don't want to show you my teeth, but yeah. I mean, they're not super crooked. It's not something crazy, like I can't smile in public or something. But I guess for me, I'd prefer if my teeth didn't have the gap and were a bit straighter. But yeah. With regards to like racial preference, it honestly depends on the mood, what I'm feeling in that particular period of time. I'm open to everything, honestly. Just this person, I think personality is going to be the thing that gets me. If she's a person that we just click and we get each other and we can have conversations and we just like spending time with each other. Someone was talking about how you got family people, then you got friends people. So a family person is the person that just like being around their family and that's it. You got friends people who are around their friends most of the time and that's their thing. I think I'm more family. I'm not very social. I don't like talking to people, which sounds mean, but I find that when I'm having like these one-on-one conversations, I get very bored very quickly. And that's not an insult to the person I'm talking to. It's more so like I'm just not a social person. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy structured conversations of an intellectual topic. I enjoy that. Like when we meet, when I meet my Bible study group and we're having intellectual discussions about various biblical concepts, that's very intellectually stimulating for me. I love that, right? But when it's time for like afterwards, when the conversation's done and it's time to go home and we kind of split up into our little groups and start having these one-on-one conversations, and now it's time for small talk and like, how was your week? That's when I'm like, okay, it's time to go home. I don't enjoy that. And it's like when I get invited to parties and you have to mingle with people and have conversations about whatever, I just want to go home. So I'm more, but my family came through for the first time in August, like in a long time, last August. So in 2022, we were all in the same house and I enjoyed that. It was a bit draining because we were in a close space together, but I was like, I realized I'm more of a family person, for sure. So I think if I'm looking for a woman that we just get along and we can fulfill that social need for each other. Someone was talking about, I heard this woman talking about how when she got married, she felt like she married her best friend, so then she wasn't as eager to go and meet new people anymore. She wasn't as eager to like this thing of like going out and hanging out with other people and doing this, it just wasn't as much of a priority anymore. I think that would suit me well. That sort of relationship where I feel like I have my person, we do activities together, and that's enough for me socially. And then I have my work, and I do my work, and that's my life. Eventually you have kids, and you have your little community in your house now. Like, what more do I need? I don't need more than that. I really don't. Like, I just don't care. Just don't care. There have been so many moments where I've invited people to things, I've gone to things, and I just regret it. I'm just like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be here. And I'm not trying to offend, like, the people who will be hanging out with me. That's just the way I am. I'm just not that guy. Maybe I should end the video, because I feel like I have nothing left to say. What am I gonna do if I end the video? What's my day look like? Gotta make a song. Gotta write. Oh my god. Oh, one last thing on the topic of like racial preference. I was saying it depends on my mood. What I meant by that is, it's not like I have periods of time where I'm like, okay, this is the type of woman I'm into. That's not what I meant. I just meant, yeah, this is just some days I'm just like, I'm in my mind when I'm having my little internal dialogue. I'm like, yeah, I'll totally get with like a Latina girl, for example. Oh, these Latinas, dude. Oh my god. These South Americans. Jeez Louise. These white girls, like, I guess you have to be more specific. So, actually, I remember there was a video. There was a video where, I can't remember what video it was, but I was going through like the different types of white girls, and I'd Google like famous women of each, of like various European countries, so we can like look at the different types of white women from these different types of countries, and I'd talk about which ones I liked and which ones I didn't like. What video was that? That was fun. I feel like Britain, I'm sure Britain has a lot of attractive women, but I didn't find a lot of it. When I was Googling, I was like, there were a couple, but I was like, it's not too many compared to the other ones. But I'm sure there are plenty of attractive British women, like native British, like that's your ancestral heritage. What is, I don't know what she might be, but this, what's her name? ASMR Spring. The reason why I don't want to, I'm hesitant to, because she has a boyfriend, so I don't want to like. It's just it's not polite to talk about someone in that way when they're. Wait, nah, that's weird, because I've been talking about all these other women. Anyway, ASMR Spring is, she's attractive. So talking about white women. Obviously, black women, like, I live in South Africa, it's like, it's a lot of black women here. So, yeah, every girl I've been with has been black. Have I ever been with anyone that's not black? No. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no. There was a girl in high school. Oh, fuck, I was such an idiot. In high school, there was a girl that liked me, but I wasn't good at like, and I guess till this day, I'm still not very good at picking up on these signs. But she was very eager, always very eager to like hang out and interact. And I didn't see that as like, she likes me. I saw that as, why is she bothering me? Oh my god, I'm such a fool. Oh, there's so much noise out. I just wish my head was out of my ass at the time. I was just such an awkward, reclusive kid. In many ways, I still am, but I didn't see it. Now looking back, I'm like, oh, she was trying to connect. She was trying to like get to know you and stuff, and I was more like what do you want? Because she was very eager. Like she was very like, yo, like, how are you doing? Da 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 da. She would see me like, yeah. Anyway, I've just been with black girls, so obviously I'm appreciative of them as well. Indian girls are great. There is obviously we know Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra is stunning. There was someone else. I'm forgetting. Oh, she's half. She's mixed race, but Shay Mitchell. Her dad is like Irish or something. Why a lot of mixed race people? It's always Irish. What's going on? Whenever you hear the mixed race, like my dad is white. Okay, why is he white? But white from where? And she's like, oh, Irish. So I just hear that a lot. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, but Shay Mitchell is beautiful. Bollywood movies. We have a big Indian population in the South Africa, so like Bollywood movies are in the cinema a lot. So and they're actually very high production. Like people make assumptions about non-Western cinema, but it's actually very high quality stuff, even in the Bollywood space. So I watched this Bollywood movie a while ago, it was quite some time ago, and yeah, I couldn't name the woman, but there's just a lot of beautiful women in that movie. So Indian girls for sure. There was a girl from Uncharted, the video game Uncharted, Chloe. I didn't know Chloe was Indian because she's mixed race, but in the previous games, like Uncharted 2 was where she was featured first, and then Uncharted 3, the graphics weren't great, so you couldn't really tell that she was mixed race. But then Uncharted 4 was more photorealistic, so you could see the details and the particulars of her skin tone, that okay, she's not all the way white, like there's definitely something in there. And then we find out that she's half Indian. She was hot. Obviously she's not real, but you know, they base these character models off of real people, so like the South Asian variety for sure. Yeah, I don't really have a racial preference. I think there's beautiful women from every race group. I wonder if I'm gonna have an opportunity to get Nando's here. Do you guys have Nando's in the United States? Let me know in the comments. Anyone who made it this far, do you have Nando's in the United States? If you don't, you're missing out. Actually, the United States has a lot of variety when it comes to like restaurants, and I guess even here you do, but like you guys have like a lot of like restaurants I'd love to try out someday. Yeah, oh my god, the one thing I'm gonna do when I go to America, when I visit someday, food, man. I just want to try out a lot of the food. We have plenty of restaurants here, but I just feel like we're limited because we don't have a strong concentration of certain cultures. So you guys have like strong, decent concentration of like Japanese people in America, for example. So you have like authentic Japanese restaurants. We don't have authentic Japanese restaurants here. It's usually like some person who's not Japanese making Japanese food, so it's not the same, you know. It doesn't bang as hard. And like Hispanic food and so on and so forth, like we really. So I just want to try that when I go to the States and experience that. I'm trying to see if I Did I go over all the race groups? I mean, then it's like your what would you classify like the Aboriginals from Australia as? Because I feel like some race groups are the same but just in different regions of the world. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes between like, I guess there's a difference between like Aboriginal and like the Latinas. Yeah, there's definitely a difference. Ooh, I left out the Arabs. I left out the Arabs. Arabs are hot. For sure. Yeah, for sure. But like your Native Americans, your Aboriginals, New Zealand Aboriginals is not the same. I know Aboriginal is Australia. What do they call the natives in New Zealand? I don't know. But yeah, guys, for me it's like there's just pretty women abound in every race group. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that to score woke points or anything like this. If you I'm not one. Yeah, no, that's not why I'm saying it. I mean that sincerely. Anyway, thanks for watching. Was there any benefit to this video? Maybe not, but you watched it to the end anyway, so thank you. I like to pray at the end of my video just to impart blessing and peace. So let's go. Dear God, thank you for making this individual whole and unique and blessing them and you're guiding them on a path towards peace, prosperity, purpose. Oh God, thank you that you're introducing great people into their life who take care of them and love them and bring the best out of them and maintaining the ones that are there. And you're blessing this person with a spirit of gratitude so they can give thanks for what they have, and through giving thanks they can really appreciate their life and find joy in it, and also attract more blessings and good health, long life, and happiness over this person and all the people they care about. You might never pray in Jesus' name. Amen.